It's always stuck in your mind, you know. I always hope it doesn't happen again. As I was standing there and I was trying to find people, I heard the rumble of the second tower, and it started coming down.
New York City Police Detective Sal Tedesco raced to the scene on 9/11.
It was kind of eerie because I felt like I was the only one looking at this.
Tedesco isn't alone. With attacks happening around the world, many know the threat of terrorism.
It's real, and it's going to continue being here unless, you know, something changes with either with our politicians, our government, world leaders.
The first presidential debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump is taking place a short drive from the 9/11 memorial site. One of the topics, securing America. Clinton says she wants to work with our allies to dismantle the global terror network that supplies radical jihadists with money, weapons, and fighters. She says she will take out strongholds in Iraq and Syria as part of her plan to defeat ISIS. Trump has called for a temporary ban on all Muslims coming into the United States and a ban on immigration from places that have a history of exporting terrorism. He supports extreme vetting, screening out people who have hostile attitudes towards our country.
Have to be firm and strong with these world leaders, and they have to put their foot down. We just can't have everybody coming into this country and think they can do whatever they want. We're Americans, you know, and I'm proud to be an American.
Terrorism has changed the lives of so many Americans, especially here in New York. Now it's up to the next president to figure out how to keep us safe. What happened in Vegas didn't stay in Vegas. This was ground zero for the Great Recession.
At one point in time, over 70% of our home mortgages were underwater. So imagine a situation where you're living in a home, you're underwater, you're unemployed, you'd like to move, but you're stuck.
There's no sign of a recovery here, but economists tell us overall our nation has made gains.
We're a lot better than we were. But if you stop somebody on the street and ask them, are you better off, you might get the answer, no, I'm not. We're still in recession here. And the reason is that we were so deep in recession, it's taking just a long time.
Construction started in this North Las Vegas subdivision in 2004. 12 years later, the homes here are still abandoned. Many of them were finished but never lived in. Others left in pieces. Many Americans haven't recovered, but it's not the only reason so many voters say they're worried about the economy. Experts tell us a voter's political beliefs often drive how they feel about their economic circumstances.
Democrats would buy the message from Democratic candidates that we're doing a good job, that we're doing slow and steady, and that's good. Let's not rock the boat. On the other hand, Republicans are more willing to accept the Republican argument that the economy's stagnant. We got to do something to shake it up. We have to fundamentally change our economic policies.
Voters' perceptions of the economy might influence the outcome of the election.
And in general, what happens is voters tend to punish the incumbent party.
Meaning Donald Trump should have an advantage over Hillary Clinton, considering so many voters say the economy is the most important issue. But this election, in the middle of recovery, it's complicated.
Sonny Perdue, I know, when he believes in something, he is very vocal.
Zippy Duvall knows what farmers want. He's the president of the American Farm Bureau Federation. He admits there's uncertainty in the heartland, but he's optimistic as he looks at his farm through the eyes of his granddaughter.
I think everybody is excited about having opportunities to speak to the issues that have faced agriculture across America.
The president's 2018 blueprint budget brings challenges for the Department of Agriculture, cutting $4.7 billion.
We're going through a rough time right now in farm country.
Chairman of the Senate Agriculture Committee, Senator Pat Roberts says he's looking forward to having a new agriculture secretary to help him push President Trump for trade deals that favor farmers, telling me Japan is one market he's looking at.
If the administration's policy is strong bilateral deals that he has emphasized time and time again would be fair, I'm for that, but let's get cracking.
Even the head Democrat on the Senate Agriculture Committee can find something nice to say about the president's pick.
He knows about agriculture, which is a big plus.
Senator Debbie Stabenow says our nation needs farm labor And that means better immigration policy.
We need a legal system that works for everybody, and certainly one that works for farmers.
Farming is a regional issue, so there's a reason this confirmation process is a lot less partisan than others. Many lawmakers aren't just behind Sonny Perdue, they're behind the entire farming community. Reporting on Capitol Hill, Jacqueline Policastro, WCTV Eyewitness News.